The Daily Ramble on Claret and Booze.
Good morning. Welcome to the Daily Ramble. We're on Claret and Booze. My name's Gary. My voice is gone. I sound a bit weird, don't I? Sorry about that. But there's a good reason for it. This is my Daily Ramble. The morning after the night before, what can I say? That was absolutely incredible last night, and I don't use that word lightly. You could tell when we got to the ground. There was singing at the turnstiles. There were queues at the turnstiles. Always a good sign when there's queues at the turnstiles, and I'll tell you why. That's because people are struggling to use the turnstile machines because they don't go there very often, and that means it's the people who I sort of predicted this the other week. This wasn't going to be the normal season ticket crowd, even though a lot of season ticket holders there, that extra spice, the people who go to the occasional game. It was proper hardcore West Ham last night, right? Those Germans, Bayer Leverkusen, unbeaten in 43 or 44 games, come to London town expecting a cakewalk, expecting a walkover. That ain't what they got. They got greeted with a team of 11 heroes fucking playing their hearts out, seizing on every mistake they made, and the crowd in lockstep with them, just creating noise, absolutely put the fucking wind, the fear of God up those Germans, right? They didn't know what to do. They fell to pieces. They disintegrated before our very eyes. That number 6 tried to shield the ball out early on. Antonio took it off him. He never recovered. He made mistake after mistake after mistake. Yeah, Alonso fucking took him off, but he's got things that... Anyway, look, those players, that commitment, that crowd, that is what West Ham is all about. That was excitement, pure, raw excitement and energy. You could feel the energy from the crowd, making its way to the players. The players loved it, right? And, rolling forward to the end of that game after they got that lucky equaliser in the 89th minute, right? I have not stayed behind and applauded the team off, clapped the team off until every last player has left the pitch for I don't know how long. They were out of this world, every single one of them. Every single player in that team gave their heart and soul for that shirt last night. And I thank them for it because, as Nick said in his amazing fucking rant last night, that was old West Ham. That was old West Ham. We were back. That is what you can get if the players on the pitch give it everything they've got. The crowd will respond. The crowd will respond. We'll be there with you. We'll be there with you. Now, I know that, again, I don't even want to fucking mention his name, but David Moyes came out afterwards and said, if I wanted to go out of Europe, that is the way I would want to go out, because you know the difference between I and we in David Moyes' head. Bad performance, it's we. Good performance, it's I. Well, fuck off, mate. You had nothing to do with it. You put us in the hole in the first place. You got us 2-0 down in the first leg by playing like an absolute tosspot, a bottle job over in Germany. You lost us a tie before we came here. But I'll tell you what we did last night, David. We restored pride in West Ham. Pride. The old West Ham is still there. It's still there. And we want to see that kind of football. And that is the kind of football you cannot fucking deliver. Because you only deliver that football when your back is against the wall. It is, you've lost a load in a row by playing like a twat. Oh, we play attacking. Yeah, we play attacking. We do this, we do that. Right. But no. He's looking at that game last night. They questioned him afterwards, said, is that one of the best performances you've seen, the greatest football you've seen, or words to that effect, right? What was his response? Well, look, I could give you the response. That was by far the fucking best performance we've put on for as long as I can remember under you, Moyes. That includes Prague. That includes everything. Last night was amazing. Amazing. And you hated it, didn't you? Because that ain't the way you fucking play, right? That ain't the way you want to play. That is the way you play to get yourself out of a hole. So you can do it, but you won't do it. You stood there while the crowd and the team were in lockstep last night. You could have that. You could have that every week if you wanted it, but you don't fucking want it, do you? You don't want it. Well, I fucking hope that the people in the ballroom want it, and I hope that Stighton wants it. I hope that he was watching and listening and feeling, because that's what it's all about. It's about feeling. I felt it last night. I really felt it. You know, it was beautiful. It was an absolutely amazing experience. It was a privilege to be inside that ground last night. It proves my point. It was horrible leaving that old ground, but it doesn't matter where West Ham fans go. If they're in the mood, they're going to make a difference. It's all you got to do is give us something a little bit entertaining to watch. Show the commitment. We've always said, you give 100% for West Ham, the fans will love you. Well, all those boys did last night, and I want to thank every single one of them. They run themselves into the ground. I expect them to go and get beat against Palace on Sunday because they got nothing left. They got nothing left in the tank, poor fuckers. So we're out of Europe, but we nearly ended Leverkusen's record. We very nearly ended Leverkusen's record. What we did in that first half was tear them a new one. We could have been 3 or 4-0 up at half time. My eyes never left the pitch for the whole 90 plus minutes. You just could not take your eyes off it. It was exciting, it was entertaining, it got everybody going. Now, if that isn't what you want out of football, then I cannot relate to you. I cannot relate to you. If you got a load of enjoyment out of sitting back last week and inviting them onto you, I cannot relate to you. You've got different football values to me. Way, way different football values, right? For Moyes to make that about him after the game, he did say the players were brilliant and wonderful and everything else, but then to make it about him, not once did he mention the crowd. Even Granit Xhaka mentioned the crowd. He said the crowd helped to push the team forward, and we did. Even Alonso mentioned the crowd. But David Moyes, no, he's still feeling bitter because we want him out. And the reason we want him out is because that is his emergency, his disaster recovery plan is to play the way we did last night and take the shackles off. Look at the wonderful attacking options we've got. That's even without Piquet, right? Antonio, Ments, Kudus, Bowen. You don't keep players like that back and make them defend. You genuinely don't. And what happens when you let Ward-Prowse push up the pitch, close people down? Well, the answer is he's done it before. He always does it well. That's where he should be playing, right? Absolutely where he should be playing. Even if Paqueta's in the side, that is where he should be playing. It panics the opposition, right? Alvarez, Souček, immense, outstanding. The defence looks so much better because they were not a target. They were pushing up the pitch, right? Frimpong came on. He got the lucky, assist at the end. And I know that we ran out of steam in the second half and they pushed us back and everything else. But let's get it right. Whenever Frimpong tried to fuck with Kudus, which was several times in the second half, Kudus came out winner. Frimpong is a pound shop Kudus, right? Good player, but he's a pound shop Kudus. Not in the same class, not in the same league, right? Kudus is a player he wants to be when he grows up. And the fucking bottler blasted that ball over. Oh, we had to laugh. But anyway, look, that's all I wanted to say. I just want to do a very quick show and just say thank you to the boys. Absolutely brilliant. Good riddance, David Moyes. See you later. Fuck off. And West Ham are still there. The old West Ham are still there, bubbling under the surface. The fans are still there. We make a difference when we're given the chance to. So thanks to everyone that was there last night. It was incredible. I don't know if my voice is ever going to recover. See you soon. Come on, you ones.